Alright, erratic weather, fight number 5. This is Rodney. This is the third of 4 consecutive rain fights, and this is the first fight that I'm actually a bit nervous for. Rodney's first Pokemon is insane. After that, his team's pretty mellow, but this fight is awful in the beginning. Let's do it. Alright. This battle, I should say this Mantine. This Mantine is awful. This Mantine has Swift Swim, so it's going to outspeed pretty much everything you have. This is Water Gem boosted, Rain boosted Stab Hydro Pump. This is Stab Hurricane in the rain that never misses, and this Mantine also has Ice Beam for coverage. I have spent so much time in Brain Power trying to figure out how to beat this Mantine, and what I have isn't even that good, and there's a chance that this could go badly. I was originally thinking that we could just, like... See, the problem with this is that if we just throw out Electrode, and I could teach Electrode Thunder, and I could give it a damage-boosting item, this Mantine is 4.31% to wipe me. I did a bunch of math. I'll make sure to put it on the screen when I'm editing, but basically, there was a 4-ish% chance I just wiped turn 1, and even though that's not a very big percent chance, I wanted to find a clean line through this fight. I wanted to find a line that was not risky. And what we're going with... I don't feel I don't feel like this is riskless still, but it's better. Okay. So, what we have, Electrode has a Choice Scarf, so we outspeed Mantine. This is 62.3% to be Hydro Pump, 36.5% to be Ice Beam, and 1.18% chance to be Hurricane. Ideally, we would like to see Hydro Pump out of this Mantine for it to consume its Water Gem turn 1. But we are prepared for every situation. Volt Switch could also crit. Okay, it didn't. We're going to bring out Blastoise, because Blastoise is just going to tank whatever this is. Okay? Water Gem boosted Hydro Pump. I think we're safe. Okay. The original line that I had for this is I was going to use Slowbro, and I was going to teach Slowbro an electric-type move, because, fun fact, okay, this Mantine, its 4th move is also Roost, which makes it super, super hard. Because Mantine right now has less than 40% HP, Roost is always returning a score of +7. Since Mantine doesn't see a kill, it is 80% to Roost, and it is 20% chance to attack. My original plan was I was going to teach Slowbro like Shockwave or Thunderbolt or Thunder and like give it some kind of move where it would do more than 50%, because if you have a move that does more than 50% and a Pokemon has Roost, it will never heal itself. The only way I could do that was if I gave Slowbro like a Psychic Gem to make Future Sight do more than 50%, but then that would mess up the ability to heal, and if Slowbro switched into a crit, it would have been all messed up. So what I'm trying to say is this Mantine right now is 80% chance to click Roost, it's 20% chance to attack. If it is going to attack, this will be Hurricane, because Hurricane is highest damaging move. We're going to switch to Magnezone, who takes Hurricane really well. And there's the Roost. Okay, now that Mantine is... Actually, doesn't matter, because Magnezone sees a slow kill with Thunder. This is always Hydro Pump out of Mantine, because Magnezone sees a slow kill. We are going to switch back into Electrode, and now that this Mantine has used its Water Gem, Maximum Roll Hydro Pump crit cannot kill. And now we just outspeed and kill with Choice Scarf Thunderbolt. Oh! That was awful! Oh, that Mantine was awful. From here, this fight is free. This is Masquerain coming in, because Masquerain is the first Pokemon that has a slow kill on Electrode. What? Okay, maybe this fight's not over. Well, that's interesting. Oh! Oh, the damage we took from Hydro Pump means that Gourgeist sees a kill with Poltergeist. Ah! I see. I completely forgot that this thing has Poltergeist. Okay. We should still be completely fine because the rest of this team is not scary at all. So this is going to be Pidgeot. Because we're normal type, Poltergeist can't damage. Perfect. And then now we just Mega Evolve and kill with Hurricane. I'm not sure how exactly the line is going to play out from here, but we should be okay. Because like I said, with the exception of the Mantine, this team is actually really bad. Or my box is just really good at countering it. This is probably going to be Drifblim would be my guess. Uh-huh. Okay. Drifblim, this is either going to be Weather Ball or Thunder Wave. We're going to switch to Urshifu. Urshifu is holding a Cherry Berry in case this is Thunder Wave. Very nice. Urshifu is going to outspeed and kill Drifblim with Surging Strikes, and because Surging Strikes hits multiple times, we are going to ignore the Focus Sash. Very nice. Aftermath has been accounted for. This is probably going to be Masquerain then, isn't it? No, it's still not Masquerain. Wow. Okay. Well, Blastoise coming in on Urshifu was the plan. This is either Scald or Iron Defense. We're going to switch to Sceptile. Burn from Scald does not matter because we're going to be using Leaf Storm. And Sceptile is holding a Miracle Seed so that Leaf Storm always kills. This now is 100% going to be Masquerain because Masquerain, I believe, has a slow kill with Bug Buzz. It should have a slow kill with Bug Buzz. Yep. And Sceptile cannot do anything to damage this Masquerain. I can barely hit this. So now we're going to switch back to Mega Pidgeot. We're going to take a Bug Buzz, and then we are going to kill with Hurricane. And this is going to do, like, maybe a quarter. Yeah, that was nothing. Life Orb boosted Masquerain. Not as scary as it sounds, actually, and we just outspeed and kill with Hurricane. Alright, last Pokemon is Pikuniku. And this thing actually cannot... This thing can't do anything to us. This Pikuniku has Toxic, it has Recover, it has Double Team. So here's the thing. It's raining. Hurricane from Mega Pidgeot never misses, so Double Team doesn't matter. And if we get Toxic and this thing uses Recover and then uses Soak to take away our stab when we start getting in trouble, I have Magnezone in the back. Magnezone can't be hit by Toxic. We out-heal Recover. Double Team doesn't matter because Thunder never misses in the rain. So we just... I mean, this might take a while, but we cannot die to this thing. This Pikumiku also has innards out, so we need to be a little bit careful when we kill it. However, we're high enough HP that we are completely okay. And Hurricane is a 3-shot, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Yep, like I said, once you get rid of the Mantine, this team is pretty easy. It's only one scary Pokemon, the rest is free. And there's Rodney. 5 more erratic weather fights left. Halfway through. Halfway to Pacifilog's town. Keep it going. Alright. 6th erratic weather fight. This is Swimmer Katie. And this is the last of the 4 rain battles. After this, we're going to have 3 sun battles. Katie leads. This is a Swift Swim Kingdra. This thing is really, really scary. Thankfully, Primarina kind of just hard counters this thing. This Kingdra is only going to be able to click Hydro Pump. We always kill with Moonblast. And we resist that very well. That's rain-boosted Hydro Pump, and that's all the damage we took. That's insane. This is going to be Rotom Mo coming out. Rotom has a fast kill on Primarina with both Thunder and with Leaf Storm. This is 50-50 to be Thunder or Leaf Storm. We're going to switch into Magnezone. Magnezone is a really good counter for this Rotom. We cannot be paralyzed by Thunder because we're an electric type. Okay. This is Thunder. This is Signal Beam out of Magnezone, and I'm upset because I deleted Signal Beam earlier in this run when I taught Magnezone Thunder and kept Explosion. So I had to spend a heart scale to put Signal Beam back on Magnezone. I think this is the 3rd time in Run and Bun where I've had to spend a heart scale to teach a Pokemon a move it already know that I deleted because I'm an idiot. Which, 3 heart scales may not seem like a lot, because I think there's 30 of them in the entirety of the game, but they're very valuable, there's a limited number of them, and 3 heart scales, you can change the nature of a Pokemon to something else, and I just have a bad feeling I'm going to end up needing those, so it is what it is. This Rotom is probably actually going to click Nasty Plot here. It's either that or Leaf Storm for highest damage. We 2-shot with Signal Beam. Yep, there's Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot Leaf Storm only kills if we get crit, so this is a bit of a risk right here, but there's no other way to get past this Rotom. Very nice, no crit, and we are Citrus Berry, so we'll have a bit more health left. We need to have health on Magnezone because we're using Magnezone later in this battle to pivot. We're slightly under half health. I think that'll be okay. We're going to have to dodge one more crit with Magnezone. This battle is far from safe. These fights are definitely getting tougher. This battle is nowhere near safe at all. Alright, Toxicroak can only click Cross Chop. It is the only way that it outspeeds and kills Magnezone. We are going to switch to Golisopod. Golisopod is pre-damaged. The minimum roll Cross Chop is always going to activate Emergency Exit. Excellent. That was 1 HP more than minimum roll. That was very close. We're going to bring out Metagross. Metagross is the only thing I have that can kill this Toxicroak. This is still always going to be Cross Chop out of Toxicroak, but the way that we've done it is we're only taking 1 hit of damage instead of 2. Dry Skin plus Life Orb is actually really, really cool because Toxicroak negates the damage completely. We always kill this with Zen Headbutt, we just gotta live a Cross Chop, which we will. This is where Magnezone needs to clutch up. Magnezone needs to survive 1 more crit. This is always Durant coming out here on Metagross. Yep. Durant has a fast kill on Metagross with First Impression, and it has a fast kill on Metagross with 6 rolls of Leech Life, but since First Impression has priority, I'm pretty sure that it's always going to go... I think it's always going to click First Impression. This is Bug Gem Durant, but this thing also has Hustle, so there might be a chance that this move misses. We're going to go back into Magnezone. Magnezone is always dead to First Impression crit. Max roll from First Impression is 106. We need to live this. Clutch up. Magnezone needs to clutch up right here. We need to clutch. Yes! Magnezone clutched up. Okay. This is good. This is random move from Durant. This is either Iron Head, Leech Life, or Rock Slide. Leech Life and Iron Head do the exact same damage to the incoming Urshifu. Rock Slide does less. If this is Rock Slide, Urshifu is going to take even less damage. Urshifu is going to come in on whatever move this is. Okay, that was expected. Okay. Urshifu is holding a Citrus Berry. The important thing here is that from this HP, Iron Head and Leech Life do the exact same damage, so it's 50-50 between the two of them. Whichever move Durant picks, max roll crit plus the Citrus Berry from Urshifu, we will always be over 50% health. That is very important for 2 turns from now. We're going to click Surging Strikes. Surging Strikes is unlikely to kill. We just need to be above 50%. Okay, we're well above 50%. Iron Head flinch! Iron Head flinch! This is still 50-50 Iron Head Leech Life. Okay, there we go. Don't crit. You cannot be serious. It's the second time in this run where Leech Life crits! Are we okay? Okay, never mind. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. Never mind. We're fine. We don't need to panic. God. When Leech Life crit, I had a flashback to losing Excadrill to Tabitha 1 on Mount Chimney. Oh my god, that was scary. Alright. We killed this with Aqua Jet. This brings out the single scariest Pokemon in this battle. This is going to bring out Choice Band Dreadnought with Swift Swim. Dreadnought has Choice Band. This is Adamant Nature, max attack. It's got Swift Swim. It's only got Liquidation, and it's got Head Smash. It hits ridiculously hard. It's insanely fast. Maximum damage on Liquidation is 124. This can only be Head Smash. We're going to switch to Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is pre-burned. We need to live this Head Smash with 37 or more HP. Which means we need to... Let me check. 37, that'd be 255. If this is crit plus 1 in 8 high roll, I have no way of killing this Dreadnought. We just need to have 37 or more HP after this head smash. There we go! Alright. Like I said, this Dreadnought has Swift Swim, so this thing is insanely fast. So the way that we've gotten past this, Conkeldurr is burned to activate Guts. We are holding a Choice Band to give us more attack, and Choice Band plus Guts Mach Punch kills Dreadnought after recoil. Last Pokemon is Goodra, and if I'm being 100% honest, I don't fully have a plan on how to kill this Goodra. We are 104 HP, we are always dead to Aqua Tail, minimum roll Aqua Tail is exactly 104, this is always Aqua Tail. I'm going to go back into Primarina. We are not faster. We're never dead to Aqua Tail, we're only dead to Aqua Tail crit. Since we're not dead to Aqua Tail crit, I think there's a good chance that this Goodra can click Curse. No, wait, we have a slow 2-hit kill this thing can never set up. Okay, we just need to survive. We just need to not get crit by Aqua Tail, and then from there... I'm not entirely sure, though, because this Goodra's faster than me. We're just gonna click Moonblast. What? We just win! -1 speed, we now outspeed Goodra. And now we just win. I thought the AI couldn't set up if you had a slow 2-hit kill on them, but... Okay, sure. I thought this Goodra was going to be really hard to kill, but there we go. And that's Katie. 4 fights left in erratic weather until we reach Pacifilog Town. Keep it going. Alright. Here we go. Fight number 7 against Zapore. Zapore? Yeah, what a weird name. Alright. This fight is in Permanent Sun. The next 3 fights are all going to be Permanent Sun, and then we're going to have one more Rain battle. This Overquill. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cannot tell you how much of a pain in the butt this fight has been to plan for because of this Overquill. This Overquill has spikes, toxic spikes, and explosion. If it doesn't see any kills, it's always going to spikes or toxic spikes. If you try to hit it more than once, it's probably just going to blow itself up. I hate this thing. We have Life Orb on Sneasler. The goal here is we need to two-shot this thing with Fake Out and Close Combat. Minimum roll Fake Out, minimum roll Close Combat leaves Overquill with 9 HP, so we do need a little bit of luck. Not a lot of bit of luck, because max roll of both would be, I think, 42 more damage than Overquill has HP, so we need a little bit of luck, but not a ton. This has to kill. Okay, there we go. We're totally fine. We have to kill Overquill this way because there's no other way that I have to prevent spikes or toxic spikes, and neither of them can go up if we're going to win this fight. I had a line where I was going to use, like, Clefable that we just got from Cave of Origin, and I was going to use Encore and then use, like, Mega Blastoise and teach it Rapid Spin, but I couldn't get it to work, so we're going with this. It's a lot more aggressive, but it works. This is always going to be Talonflame coming out here. As always, this is Flying Gem Talonflame. Talonflame is a fast kill with acrobatics and a fast kill with Flare Blitz. It's 50-50. We're going to switch to Slowbro. Fantastic. Acrobatics will always activate Citrus Berry. Crit can never kill. Citrus Berry procs to get us back above half health. And this is always going to be Solar Beam. Solar Beam is highest damaging move. We're going to switch to Electrode on this Solar Beam. Excellent. This is Choice Specs Electrode. We can outspeed and one-shot this Talonflame without the Choice Specs. We need the Choice Specs for later on in the battle for taking out the Slowking. This is always going to bring out Venusaur. This is Chlorophyll Venusaur. It one-shots us with Weather Ball. This is Chlorophyll Focus Sash Venusaur with Solar Beam, Earth Power, Weather Ball, and Growth. This thing is absolutely disgusting. This thing is awful. But, unfortunately for Zapore, we have the perfect counter to this Venusaur in Hydreigon. Hydreigon resists Weather Ball, resists Solar Beam, Earth Power does nothing. The first thing that we're going to do on this turn, we are going to drop a Draco Meteor on this. And Venusaur did not use Growth. I think it's because we have a slow 2-hit kill. That's why it didn't use Growth, which... Again, I'm still thinking about the Goodra from the previous battle, where I had a slow 2-hit kill, and it decided to use a setup move. From here, we are going to click Fly. We do not kill with U-turn, and with the special attack drop, we can't kill with Draco Meteor or Dark Pulse. That's going to activate Citrus Berry. I knew there was a reason that I kept Fly on Hydreigon all this time. And now it's using Growth because it sees that we're not going to kill for some reason, I guess. I don't know. But there's the Venusaur. This is always going to bring out Electivire. Exactly. This is Life Orb Electivire. This is always clicking Ice Punch. This can never be any other move. We're going to switch to Infernape. We're not worried about Ice Punch Freeze because next turn we're using Flare Blitz and Flare Blitz Thaws. Sun boosted Flare Blitz from Infernape always kills Electivire. We are just barely faster, so we just pick up this kill. Zapore has 2 Pokemon left. Zapore has a Slurpuff and a Slowking. Maximum roll of Flare Blitz from Infernape kills Slurpuff. And because we're faster, this will never be Slurpuff because the AI sees that we can fast kill it. This is always going to be Slowking coming out. And the reason it's super important that this is Slowking is because if Slurpuff had come out, it was 50-50 to use either Psychic or Dazzling Gleam. Slurpuff has a Fairy Gem and has Unburden. If it comes in and uses Dazzling Gleam and gets Unburden to activate, I have no way to kill it. This is always Psychic from Slowking. This can never be any other move. We're going to bring Hydreigon back out. Now that we have Hydreigon out, Slowking is going to be using Ice Beam. So on this Ice Beam, we always switch to Blastoise. Excellent. This is going really well. I mean, I knew it would go well. This is a great line. Anyway. This is Grass Knot on Blastoise. We're going to switch back into Hisuian Electrode on this Grass Knot. This is where it is super important that Hisuian Electrode has choice specs. Choice specs, Hisuian Electrode, always two-shots the Slowking with Volt Switch, and we need to be able to kill this with Volt Switch. So we're going to click Volt Switch right here. And then we're going to go back into Blastoise. This is 50-50 between Flamethrower and Ice Beam. Both of them kill. This is still only Grass Knot on Blastoise, so we're just going to go back into Electrode again. Excellent. And we kill Slowking with Volt Switch. Because we killed with Volt Switch, we get a free switch in. We're going to be bringing Sneasler back out. Last Pokemon is Slurpuff, and this thing is not going to get a chance to use Dazzling Gleam, activate its Fairy Gem, and activate Unburden because Life Orb Sneasler outspeeds and one-shots us with Poison Jab. And that is Zapore. 7 fights down, 3 fights left in Erratic Weather, and then we're at Pacifilog. Keep it going.